a really nice version of that theme song. I really enjoy the beginning of this. Welcome, this is my playthrough for Final Fantasy Dimensions. This is an often overlooked member of the Final Fantasy series just because it's only available on mobile, and it's a lot harder to stream things directly from your mobile, I've found. And so most players overlook it, or they only focus on things that, even if they're not streamers, even if they know it exists, they focus on things that are on the hardware they already have, their PlayStation, their Xbox, and whatnot. So this one gets missed a lot, and there's not a whole lot of play that's posted out there on YouTube or something. So I decided I'd go ahead and run this one, because it is a truly enjoyable game. It harkens back to all of the 2D Final Fantasies 1 through 6, and it has a lot of references. It was made after, I know at least after Final Fantasy 12. I don't remember where it comes in relation to 13, but it's not an old game. It's just done in the spirit of the older games, and it is a lot of fun. And it's fun seeing all the references that they make and the things that carry forward. So I've tried a couple of times to get this up and running, so there's lots of new games and resumes and other stuff available, but we're just going to start new because hopefully this will work properly this time. In an age long past, the world was suffocating under the crushing grip of war. Only the efforts of the idealistic Avalonian Empire were enough to bring the warm embrace of peace to the land and lead it to a new age of prosperity. Final Fantasy Dimensions. You know, because you couldn't read the logo. Now, the camera setup on this one is a bit weird because when I had the camera where I normally would for streaming, you're basically looking at the top of my head unless I hold the phone up in front of my face to keep my eyes and face up and elevated. So, camera's down low, and I'm still kind of looking down because I have to be able to see the phone in front of me on my desk, but otherwise... Missed a comment back there by the elf, I think. The time has come. Let us go, Sigurd. And drop the sound a little bit once I get into the game. Could it be? It could be. Tis a boat in the sky. An Avalonian airship? Man, one of these days, just you wait. A strong, hot-headed youth from the small kingdom of Lux dreams of riding an airship, excuse me. Soul, not my favorite character. That description actually does him justice. A little bit like Vaughn, I think, that whole I want to ride an airship thing going on with him. Always in your head in the clouds, Soul. God, that's loud in my ears. Now, Soul comes with free counterattack when he's in basic form. Obviously, the combat here, very basic. A kind-hearted young lad, childhood pal of Soul, and the two have a friendly rivalry. Glaive. I like Glaive a lot better than Soul, but really want to smack him sometimes still. Looks like you're the one who needs to come back down to Earth. You were lucky today, Soul. Just listen to the two of you, all worked up over nothing. I don't do women's voices very well, sorry. A cheerful young woman has a loving older brother, treats Soul like a kid, and well deserved. This is Diana. Diana, what are you doing all the way out here? Same thing as we are. Huh? Don't play daft. So you mean you're all here to... ... Why else, you lunkhead? You know my brother's coming back from his expedition. Shall we then? Keep an eye out for monsters, will ya? But aren't you going to protect us? Of course! Well, with confidence like that, I'm sure the Empire will be tripping over itself to recruit you. You take that back! So yeah, at this point, you know, the unexpected move for a Final Fantasy, the Empire seems to have a good reputation. I don't think it'll last. Alright, first things first, drop the sound a bit. I don't want it to go away entirely, obviously, but it can be a bit much. Minimap on, battle mode, wait, yes. I don't always play with cursor location, I usually prefer manual control. We'll see if that sticks. Battle speed's gonna go up. Battle messages, I'll leave a little slower than I normally would, just for the sake of them being on screen. I usually don't read them very much, though. And did I get the control? No, I want fixed. There we go. Alright. Now, and the D-pad over here can get kind of annoying, both to view and to use, so... Slug off! No urchins allowed on my watch! Who are you calling urchins? Besides, we have every right to be here as you! Someone hasn't changed a bit. A swordsman and Soul's teacher, lost his parents at a young age, brother of Diana. Aegis. Aegis is okay. He's good people. Oh, you're a great town hero, are we? I'm no hero. Of course you are. Not a man for 50 miles would deny your skill with the sword. Why, it's only a matter of time before the Empire comes calling. You're too kind. Did you hear that, Aegis? The Empire! What's wrong with you, Diana? Let her be, Soul. But... Something troubling you, sis? Yes, Soul's a jerk. It's nothing. Let's head back to town. Everyone's waiting. Soul's not so much a jerk as he is just thoughtless. Right. Good day, then. Good day to you too, sir, and welcome back. Now, Aegis is higher level automatically, as befits someone who's apparently already been in the service, and there's the D-pad acting up. Hard to... Nope. I'm trying to go down. There we go. There's not a whole lot to do at this point. All the basic enemies, sort of things you'd expect. Goblins. Apparently there's some squirrels running around here. Diana comes with some basic white magic. Alright, so come around here. We're trying to get into the town. Not much to do at this point but follow the story to get things moving. Welcome home, Aegis! It's good to be back. I'm looking forward to spending some time with my family. Must be first answers you come with me to the castle. You've been summoned. By the king? I'm pretty sure it's actually by the, by the cook. Aegis, do you think this is about... Don't worry, I'll be back soon. I hope so. Aha! I believe our friends had an epiphany. Sorry, that's gonna happen a lot. Ha, Glaive, remember what the soldier said about Aegis? It's only a matter of time before the Empire comes calling. Shut up, Soul. What? What did I say? Aegis has always wanted to go to Avalon. Why can't we be excited for him? That doesn't happen nearly enough. What's with her? If your head was any thicker, they could use it to fortify the castle walls. Hey, what do you mean by that? Did you ever once stop to think what will happen if Diana and Aegis leave for Avalon? What'll happen? I don't know. She'll go with them, maybe? Which means we'll never see her again. Oh. Not the brightest bulb in the pack. Right. I didn't think of that. Obviously. Maybe you should go talk with her. And before we do that, we're going to take a quick trip around the town, look for some inevitable potions and items we can find. People have a tendency in this game to hide things in their bookcases for some reason. Like tents. I don't know why you wouldn't look for a tent in someone's bookcase. And okay, potion. You know, there's like a little table there. I guess that makes sense. Looks like there's some bottles. Somebody's wet bar. Nothing there. Even with the checkpoint, there's still monsters everywhere.
Where's my dear Glaive? Isn't he supposed to be with you?
Yeah, like I said, I don't do women's voices very well. Certainly not like normal ones. I might be able to do like old ladies, but let's see. I know I want to get some armor early on. I'm going to need at least couple of helmets and get a shield. I have no idea what else I'm going to want. Let's try for a hat. Sure. I don't know. I usually don't buy a whole lot of armor until like I need to, and then I go whole hog on it. Probably should have waited until I had finished exploring and might find more armor. It's been a long time since I've played this game, honestly.
Oh, Soul, welcome home, sweetie. Diana, get better you again today.
Phoenix down. Nice. Alright, that's pretty much all there is at this point. Alright, went in there. Don't really need an item shop yet. Is there anything in the box? Nope. Nothing in the water. Let's check the barrel. Eye drops. What a find. Alright, let's go check in on Diana. Loot her house first. Don't mind me. Just... Ooh, nice. I assume that's going to be better than what someone else is wearing. Ooh. Hey, Diana. I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it.
But... I said don't worry about it. Yeah, communication issues. Not a good way to... Not a good thing to have happen there. How'd it go? She's really angry. Not surprising considering the circumstances. We'd best leave her be.
Yeah. Just leave me alone.
Okay. And don't even think of following me to the castle. Diana, wait! You know they won't let you go through the gates. Who said anything about going through the gates? Like, I love how it's like there's already this weird conspiracy. Like, Glaive is like, oh no, we're not going through the gates. And she just told them, don't follow me, don't do anything. Really, no. There's a lot of... In the spirit of the older Final Fantasies that this is an homage to, there's a lot of weird dialogue and jumps and word choice and stuff that just... It's so close, but... There's some weird stuff going on in some of the conversations. So just gonna do a couple of battles out here just to sort of show some of the monsters, and then we'll start skipping battles more often. This is also serving as something of a sound test. One of the problems that I kept having with this game, trying to get this playthrough off the ground, was the audio desync. And so it would start fine, and then the next time I went to record, all of a sudden there was like a 4 to 6 second delay in the audio from the game. So I've already had that happen on my Castlevania playthrough when I didn't know about it, so I really don't want it to happen to me again. Or at least not as to the same extent. Alright, let's get Diana up a level, run back to the inn and top off, and then we'll proceed with the story. It's a weird thing, but like, if you look at the end of the battle where it says the XP that it shows, and we'll get, 4, 5, 6 XP, something like that, so 6 XP. And that's what everybody gets. And I kind of like that system as opposed to, say, in Final Fantasy 1, it shows you the total XP from the battle, and then divides that number by however many people are still alive and gives them the XP. So you look at the number, you're like, oh, cool, I got 10,000 XP, and you actually only got 2,500 each. And it's just sort of weird when you have somebody dead, or the numbers don't quite match up, and if you don't know that's how they do the XP, it's pretty easy to lose track of like when your next level's going to go up and that sort of thing, because you have to divide what you receive by 4 if everybody's alive. Not my favorite system. I prefer where they just flat out give you the number like this. You can see I've already played this game a few times towards the end there. Lots of stuff going on. I don't want to give too much away there. Okay, let's hop up here and go into the castle. Not you again. How many times do I have to tell you? The castle isn't a playground. What's up, Biggs? That would make you Wedge. You know I can't let you kids into the castle. Go back home to your mommies before I have to kick you out. Well, that was a short-lived expedition. Told ya, there's no way we're getting in. Remember, I said not to worry about the gates? Follow me. And just watch what I do in plain sight of these guards. They totally can't see us. And they won't stop us. Nothing's happening over here, guys. No way! How'd you know about a hidden passage? Not all of us spent our days fooling around. Come on, time's a wasting. Alright, I don't remember how tough it is in some of these places. So we'll see how we hold up. First monster of the dungeon is the were-rat. Were-rat? There-rat. Okay, we can take a little bit of a hit. Oh, I should probably equip that stuff that I bought earlier, huh? That'd be a smart move. Alright, so... Sure, you get a shield. Helmet. Silk robe for her, and a cotton cap. Why not? I don't think I have any accessories. Sort of spread the armor out a little bit. Okay, that's worse. Alright. Everybody gets a little bit of a bump. Since there's not really a tank in this... Oh, nice. To direct all the attacks towards or something, they're gonna attack everybody, and so everyone's gonna need a little bit of a boost. Tarantulas. Come on, Soul, where's that counterattack of yours, dude? Alright, we're gonna need to bust out with some healing from Diana after this fight. Alright, so white magic. There's an inherent AoE available. So unlike some games where, the first level spells are just single target and Second and third level spells are multi. This one you can multi-target anything you need to, which is nice. Okay, let's see here. Tent. Alright. I do appreciate the glaring security breach in the castle that, you know, 3 kids can just walk up and exploit. It's a good thing the world's at peace now, right? Alright, glaive and soul. Alright, so that's an upgrade. Assuming I'm going to have to pull this chain for something. Oh. Good thing I went left first. I really want a dash. Do I have a dash? No, there's no dash. Not yet. I think the thief has a dash once we get classes. What to do? That's right, Diana, you whack him with that stick. Another helmet, potion, and some more money. Always good. Alright, I think everyone's got helmets now. Yep. Is the other helmet better or worse than your little cap there, Diana? Worse resistance, better defense. Yeah, she's fine. I believe the jobless status that they all are is able to equip just about anything in the game. I don't remember if there are any class-specific weapons and armor that they can't do for some reason, but I think for the most part a jobless character can equip just about whatever he wants to. Alright, the totally secret passage here. No one would ever suspect, right? Oh, we're so sneaky. Quick, hide! Definitely no one saw us yet. In what plain sight of the throne room.
Tell me, Aegis, how went your first journey?
I'm happy to say it was a fruitful one, but your majesty...
Yes, my boy.
Did your majesty truly call me here to inquire about the expedition?
You always did have that marvelous sixth sense. Then let me get straight to the point. The oracles tell me that there is something amiss at the Crystal Temple.
Amiss, your majesty, your grace?
Small though our kingdom is, we stand on equal footing with Avalon thanks to the crystal. But that means there are many who seek its power for their own ends.
With due respect, Lux is surrounded by dense forests and the temple is protected by mountains. And with the Empire's new checkpoint, we should have nothing to fear.
You dare ignore the oracle's warnings?
Of course not. With your leave, I'll go investigate the issue right away.
I knew my trust in you was well placed, lad.
Then you will need a squad of soldiers to accompany you.
No, I'll take my friends that are hiding behind the pillars that I saw that from the back of my head. Playtime's over, come on out.
Yeah, the one guy facing the opposite direction is the only one who knew they were there. He's good.
What's the meaning of this? Hey, Aegis, explain yourself.
These are my apprentices Sol and Glaive, as well as my sister Diana.
You mean to say you would bring them with you to the Crystal Temple?
If your majesty would allow it.
Awesome! Smack him. Sol, speak with reverence in the presence of his majesty.
I shall grant your request, Aegis.
Your Majesty, do you mean to send these untrained children in place of proven soldiers?
If our kingdom's top swordsman places his trust in them, then so shall I.
But...
Do not underestimate the bonds of friendship. I have spoken.
Yes, Your Majesty. Agents and companions, I hereby charge you with the investigation of the Crystal Temple. Remember to be on your guard, as the path through the Northern Cave is fraught with peril. Yes, sir! Understood.
I guess we're not official soldiers, so they can't, like, say, here's some money, go equip yourself better. See if Aegis here. Iron swords. He's already got much better stuff than everyone else anyway. Whoop. Yeah. I don't remember if there's anything in the castle or not. Let's take a quick peek. Because, you know, absolutely good idea to loot the castle of your own homeland. Sure. Alright. Nothing. Oh, potion. Shoes. Because, you know, who doesn't leave shoes lying around in a pot? There's super secret, sneaky passage. More money, good, yes. Okay. Path outside. Convenient. Castle goes out of its way to help me loot it. That's nice. Come on. There you go. Okay. So the D-pad on this, a little hard to control. It's harder when there's when it's not in a fixed place. Trying to figure out where my thumb needs to go sometimes is a little bit of a pain. Alright, nobody really says anything terribly interesting here. I'll poke around. And people in fantasy games do have interesting hair color. The magic room. I was expected like an anti-silence item. Come on, you magic people, store anything on your shelves? Nothing, you're boring magic people. Alright, I'm going to try and keep these videos relatively short each one just to help avoid audio problems, so we're going to call it a save there. And quit and go to the next one. So, this game came out in 2012, I think, in America, or on the iPhone is when I was able to get it, I think. I got it after it was fully released. First released in like 2010 in Japan, I believe. So, I mean, it's not an old game, like the original, like all the other 2D ones. So it benefits from having been a more recent game, but still being, you know, the left and right, bad guys, good guys setup that all the older Final Fantasies had. And it uses a lot of the same systems, like the job system from 3 and 5, or 2, 3, and 5, I guess. So there's a lot to be said about this, but anyway, I hope you come back for more, because this is a really fun game, and it's got a similar but sort of a different twist on the storyline that you might expect from a Final Fantasy. So, hope to see you in the future. Hope everybody's having a good day. Thank you.